Here are my top 4 quarterbacks to target on the waiver wire going into week 4. Now, these are all players with a roster percentage of 50% or lower according to Sleeper. At number 4, I have Joshua Dobbs. As crazy as it sounds, Dobbs might become fantasy relevant. The biggest reason is he has over 90 yards on the ground over the last 2 weeks. The Cardinals are going to be trailing in a lot of games, and they're going to have to get a lot of garbage time production. At number 3, I have Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston should take over for Derek Carr, who's injured with a shoulder injury. And Jameis has been good for fantasy in the past. And with Alvin Kamara coming back in week 4, he has actually a lot of weapons on this team. At number 2, I have Andy Dalton. Dalton proved that he can still put up numbers. This is another situation of a not so good team that's going to need to throw the ball to stay in games. Dalton was the QB7 in week 3, and he has at least one more week as the starter before Bryce Young comes back. At number 4, I have CJ Stroud. Stroud is proving why he was taken 2nd overall. He has the 2nd most dropbacks in the NFL because the Texans are not a very good team that will need to be playing catch up most of the time. And even in week 3 against the Jags where they were winning in a blowout, he still threw 30 times. He's the QB 14 on the year with only 4 touchdown passes.